Good news, everybody! Shira is coming back for a season 4.
And if you think they can't do any more damage they've already done, buckle up, because they're gonna.
Alright guys, this is Neon and Geeky for CLOWNFISH TV, and yeah, Shira is coming back according to the New York Comic Con panel. I did speculate before that maybe possibly the show wasn't coming back for a number of reasons, which we'll talk about, but it is coming back.
They wait until a month out to announce it, though.
Yeah, it is kind of weird.
Odd.
Well, they basically have, at this point, they basically dumped the whole show within the course of like a year.
Well, they probably had it all done anyway.
Yeah, well, we're going to talk about that and how streaming services, how their renewal works a little bit different than it does with network TV. And I said, look, if it's going to come back, we'll do a video on it. And we're going to do a video on it. So did not expect some of the other stuff coming with it, though.
Oh my god.
But we will get into that. If you guys haven't subscribed to the channel yet, please subscribe. We hit 65,000 subs this week. We're hoping for 100,000 within the next couple months. That'd be great. You guys have been awesome. And we're like the only channel, from my understanding, that still talks about Shira.
Yeah, honestly, we probably shouldn't, because we should just let it die. But
let it die.
Kill it if we have to. But it's getting 13 episodes. So basically what they would normally do is a 6-episode, a 7-episode, and they'd spread it out over 2 seasons. Well, now people thought that was too short, so they're just going to release it as a 13-episode 4th season.
Yeah,
their episode numbers are strange.
And it's all been dumped within the course of a year. I think didn't Shira launch last fall?
Last fall, yeah.
So we're talking within a year now, we have like 30-some, 40-some episodes, however many they have. Now, disclaimer, I got to about episode 9 of the first season, checked out, and then came back for the last episode. I have not watched any Shira since. I have no desire to watch any more. I don't care if they make 1 more season or 100 more seasons. I don't give a shit about this show. However, Geeky does, because
I watched them. I don't even know if I'm going to watch anymore, because they go even further down the let's piss the fans off hole. There's a big hole that
the piss hole.
The piss hole. They go further down the piss hole. With this new one. And I don't even know what the hell they did to Glimmer's hair. But let's explain to them why. Just wait, guys. You think it couldn't get any worse, right? Let me show you. We gotta come down here. Do they have a picture of it?
No, but I highlighted the text.
Oh, Double Trouble is now the green elven-looking figure who Stevenson describes as a non-binary shape-shifting mercenary. So, show the picture of the new Double Trouble?
Yeah, let's show you Double Trouble from the 1980s. She basically was
my favorite toy. She was like my favorite Shira toys.
Well, she was like the Manny Faces equivalent, right? In Shira, where you could turn her head and she was a good guy or a bad guy, depending on which way her face turned. And yeah, Double Trouble now is
that's Double Trouble, guys.
A reptilian.
That thing. That is Double Trouble. Because, we can't create our own things in our own show. We put elven, non-binary characters in. No. No one would watch that show. So we have to slap the She-Ra title on it. And now, what other characters haven't we bastardized yet? Double Trouble. So now it's Double Trouble because it's non-binary? Because it could be a boy or a girl? Is that why it's Double Trouble?
Yeah, probably. I don't know. No, it's because Double Trouble is a shapeshifter of indeterminate gender. Probably doesn't matter, because Double Trouble can have whatever parts Double Trouble wants on its double self.
Because it's a shapeshifter.
Because it's a shapeshifter.
So wait. If it's non-binary shapeshifter, then it's assigning gender to itself when it picks whatever it wants to look like. But so that's not really non-binary then.
Well, no, it's just an act. It's not actually. I don't know if
Can you even explain this?
We'll have to see. I might actually watch a show just to see how this works.
How bad of a train wreck this is?
Like, can Double Trouble make itself a penis? I don't know.
Well, how do you know it doesn't already have a penis?
Well, it could. I don't know. It's a lizard person.
I think it's supposed to be neither.
It's neither.
And this goes along with that whole Mattel dolls thing.
No, I don't think so. I don't think Mattel has much to do with this show anymore.
No, but
I think Mattel has given
I hope
up.
Not.
I think Mattel has given up, other than they put a couple of dolls out there. I don't know. I'm thinking reptilian from UFO lore, like the shape-shifting reptile people.
I don't know. I'm just like, why? Why did you ruin Double Trouble? I mean, you guys, come on, just
beautiful woman, lizard lady.
Thing. No, it was a lady. Lizard individual.
Lizard individual. Yeah, so where's Modulok? I want Modulok, damn it. Okay, so anyway, the show is coming back for season 4. Now, just disclaimer here. I speculated before.
You already said this already.
Yeah, I know, but I'm gonna get into the whys, because the character designer for Shira. Well, there's a couple things going on here. One, the character designer for Shira is no longer working on the show. As of a couple of months ago, they were out there looking for work. That's usually not a good sign. You know, it means the show's wrap production or whatever. Or they
didn't do their job well and they got gone.
I don't know.
That too.
Well, whatever happened, they didn't leave on their own because they wouldn't be out there looking for work. I think if they left on their own, or it could have wrapped production already. So that was number one. Number two was Netflix has been laying off animation executives like crazy. Number three is they've been canceling animated shows like crazy. Tuca and Birdie and BoJack Horseman. Now, Horseman, they think it sort of came to a natural close. Tuca and Birdie got canceled after one season. They are canceling other shows. Now, there's a couple things. Well, and here's another one. He-Man's coming to Netflix. DreamWorks is not involved.
And DreamWorks is probably going to take... They have their own network coming.
That was the big one. The big reason why I thought possibly that there would not be any more She-Ra on Netflix was that NBC, which owns DreamWorks, is going to have its own streaming service. And we saw how this went down with the Marvel shows, where they basically just said, you know, we're not going to have a competitor on our platform. Now, they are dumping these episodes pretty quickly. I mean, we're talking like every month or two.
And they went from only having like 7 episodes here, 6 episodes there, to now, 13. Like, it's a new thing. I'm like, well, they did that the first time, and then they did these little quote-unquote seasons that are like literally like 6 episodes, 7 episodes. It's like, what? That's not a season. So that's a burp.
That's a burp. So what I am being... Well, they kind of did this with Voltron, too.
I know. I thought that was stupid, too.
So what I'm being told with how Netflix works from Animation Industry Insiders, I'm going to trademark that. It's like Ancient Astronaut Theorist, Animation Industry Insiders, is Netflix doesn't greenlight like a traditional network. They basically will give an episode order, and they'll say, we want like 39 or 52 episodes. So this could have been the case with Shira, where they basically said, we're going to go ahead and greenlight this many episodes. Now, another thing to remember, too, is Shira is actually owned by DreamWorks. So DreamWorks is ponying up money, too. I don't know who ponies up most of the money, if it's all a DreamWorks thing, and then Netflix just airs it, if that will continue when Peacock comes out, or if they'll take Shira and Voltron and all their dragon shows and all that and take them over to the cock. I don't know if they're going to take everything to the cock or not.
I don't know. They probably will.
So I was speculating, but this is happening. This is happening. So yay, and we're going to get double trouble.
I don't even know if I'm going to even watch it, to be completely honest with you. I don't think I even care enough at this point. And that's saying something, because I love She-Ra. And I was like, okay, I'll watch it. I'll give it a chance. And it just got progressively... I mean, the writing and how tight it was, the way tight the episodes were, got better. Like, it was all over the place before, and they got actually stuck to what they needed to do in the last couple seasons. And the fact that they kept moving forward, that doesn't make it good. That just means that it was an improvement on what it was before. But I can't get into it. I'm sorry. I just can't do it. It's just like, for all their, going on about making fun of the stories and how dumb it was from the 80s, they're doing the exact same stupidity. They're, pillow fight ponies, I mean, it's no better. So, but look at Glimmer's hair. Apparently, since, spoiler, her mom's gone. So now she goes and does that to her hair.
She goes full Carol Danvers. She's in charge now, so she has to have Carol Danvers hair.
Right, because some reason they think that if you're put in charge, it's like the working girl. I have to have serious hair. And she cuts it off.
And shoulder pads.
Yeah, and she has shoulder pads.
Yeah, so there we go. Here's Double Trouble. Okay. Lizard person. Lizard person. And Kyle. God.
I feel like Kyle most of the time when he watches.
This is the most non-threatening army. Come on. Would you be afraid of these kids?
I love that people in the comments, we're going to win in the end. I'm like, win what? What are you going to win?
I don't know.
Ding, ding, ding. You won what?
Yeah. So, I mean, I think whatever's going on, they're going to wrap this thing up. I don't know. Again, since it is a DreamWorks thing, I don't know if they're going to take it over to another streaming service or what's going on.
Well, Netflix is doing panels at New York City Comic Con, and they didn't even put She-Ra on their panel. They had an announcement who their panels were going to be. She-Ra wasn't one of them. So DreamWorks had to go and put a panel together to put She-Ra into a panel at New York City Comic Con.
Yeah. So that's, one thing worth knowing, too. The shows that are getting canceled are actually Netflix funded shows, whereas She-Ra is actually bankrolled by DreamWorks. And again, I can't imagine long term, given the way the streaming wars are going, that they're going to let She-Ra on Netflix unless Netflix has a financial stake in it, because it doesn't make sense. It's like, why give our enemy, stuff. Why give them content?
But if you do want to watch a good show, The Dragon Prince is going to be coming for third season on November 22nd, which is also the same time they're releasing Frozen 2.
Oh,
which also looks good.
Yeah.
But if you want to see, if you want to see a good, a beautiful, well done show that has representation, but not in a way that shoves it down your throat and says, "Did you get enough? Did you get enough?" Guess what? Guess what? This is a good show for you.
Yeah, Dragon Prince is actually very, very good. I was a little apprehensive about it at first because of the animation style, because it was cell shading, and the first season especially looked kind of herky-jerky. But it's definitely a good show. It is the spiritual successor to Avatar: The Last Airbender, more so, I think, than Korra. Korra really didn't capture the feeling of Avatar very well.
It took itself too seriously.
It was too serious. Dragon Prince is very much... I think if you're looking for a true sequel to Avatar, I think Dragon Prince is best.
Well, it's not a sequel, but like I think it feels spiritual Avatar. Yeah, and I mean, but Shira is definitely not the spiritual successor to the original Shira. It is not at all. I'm sorry, it is a completely different show where you just took all the characters and inserted your OCs and then called it Shira. It is not Shira in any way, shape, or form. And for all the comments that are made about, well, the '80s show was so stupid and the characters are so one-dimensional. Well, I'm sorry, last time I checked, just making a character LGBTQ non-binary doesn't add depth to a character. I'm so tired. I'm just gonna call it out. I'm so tired of this shit. Just because a character is now a character of a different race does not make them deep. Just because a character now has a vagina instead of a penis does not make them deep. Just because a character now loves another character of the same gender does not make them deep. No more deeper than the characters were in the first place. You're trying really hard not to make comment. I can see it on your face.
I'm going to let you go.
I'm just saying.
I'm going to let you go. Just
changing those things does not add depth. Depth comes in the character development in the story. And I'm sorry, I'm not seeing any more depth in the new She-Ra show than I ever saw in the old She-Ra show. People are like, oh, it was campy and it had stupid puns. So does the new show. I mean, honestly, it's cringy at a lot of times. But you know what? Let's keep continuing talking about how the old show sucks so bad, but the new show is so groundbreaking and brilliant. And thank God these women showed up to show everybody how women should be in animation, because nobody ever did it before. And how there should be strong female characters in animation because nobody ever done it before, including all the people that did it before.
You mean all the women that worked on the original She-Ra and He-Man shows? Yeah, they didn't.
Yeah, and all the people that, and thank God they have representation, because, they never had that before, even though Filmation was known for having all kinds of representation.
Filmation was just full of fake geek girls.
That's right. I'm just like, and no one ever made strong female characters, including the original She-Ra Princess of Power show, or She-Ra, Princess of Power. That wasn't strong. Thank God in the last 2 or 3 years. Tumblr, Hollywood came to show us all that women should be in charge because no one has ever done it before. I'm just saying.
You're just saying.
And you add depth by making a character like another character of the same gender, or decide they're non-binary or whatever. I'm like, why don't you just make good characters who happen to be non-binary? Why don't you make good characters who happen to like some of the same gender? Just throwing that into it does not make them deeper. I'm just saying.
You can say what you want.
I'm just saying. Because they're no deeper. These characters are no deeper than the original ones.
Nah, I thought the show's kind of childish. It's clearly not for me. So
why would you want to go for deep characters when you're saying your audience is like little girls? Little girls aren't going to get deep characterization anyway.
Oh. You got deep characterization when you were a kid.
No, what I'm just saying is they're claiming on one breath that it's not for you, it's for the children. And the next breath they're saying that these characters aren't one-dimensional like the old show because it's for the children. And it's like, bullshit.
It's none of these shows, these Tumblr style shows, I'm sorry, they're not for kids. They're for young adults who still watch cartoons. And there's nothing wrong with that. I still watch cartoons. I'm just saying, call it like it is.
Right, and you're allowed to like it. I don't care if you like She-Ra. That's fine. Go for it. Go you. But I'm just saying, these people out there, and I'm talking mostly about the media, telling people that there's something wrong with them if they don't like it. Telling them, oh, you like that campy show because you can't get deep characters. Well, I'm sorry. Just because now, Catra likes Dora doesn't make them deeper. Catra is a deeper character and a better character. She's one of the few that I think they did improve upon.
Yeah, I think so.
But for the most part, that is not the case.
Now, here's the thing. I think they're trying to kind of clear the plate, because when He-Man comes, it's not going to be done by DreamWorks.
Oh, they'll find a way to ruin that.
It's
they will.
Well, yeah, they probably will. But it's actually going to be Mattel TV, Mattel themselves, and Netflix doing He-Man. So, I think this one is going to get the major promotional push. Again, I have to wonder if Netflix didn't bring the Shira people onto their panel because they're like, it's DreamWorks, you're going to be the competition in a couple months.
That could be.
I mean, look at what Disney's doing with Netflix. They're not letting Netflix advertise on any of their platforms now because they're being catty bitches about the whole thing. So the streaming wars are going to get messy. I don't know what the deep characterization is going to be like on this. It's supposed to be more for adult.
No,
fans,
now it's deeper because there's a non-binary character on it. I'm just saying it because somehow it's supposed to be deeper because of that. That does not equal depth.
I'm out. I've been
if
out
that's the case, I'm a deeper character than you because I have boobs.
Well, I'm just gonna say, just for the record, I have checked out on this show ever since the finale of season 1, where they basically did the Care Bear stare, and I'm like,
Our daughter, who is their target demographic, checked out on it too. She doesn't watch it. She doesn't care to.
She still watches old ones. She watches anime. She watches lots of anime.
I'm not. Admittedly, she's watching My Hero Academia. She is watching My Hero. I am not going to probably watch it. I'm going to tell you straight up. I mean, I might, but I doubt it because I don't care. If I'm bored and I need something to do just to be like, what can I roll my eyes at right now? I might watch it. But other than that, I most likely won't because I'm so sick and tired of it. I mean, it's not even Shira anymore. It's whatever this fanfic is with, their OCs thrown on top of it and then calling it Shira.
Yeah, so season 4 is coming. I said we'd make a video if they're going to do season 4. They might even do a season 5. They might have the episode order for like 52 episodes. And all I know is that the character designer is out of work. It does look like production kind of disbanded a little bit. And, now He-Man's coming and Peacock is coming. And we don't know where that leaves.
I can't even say anything else about this. I just don't give a shit.
I don't really care either. The only reason I'm doing it is I told people if they did a season 4, we'd mention it.
I'm only doing it because what the hell did they do to Double Trouble?
Yeah, that was
I don't care if it's a non-binary person, but they made it an elf.
Lizard. It's a lizard person.
It's a lizard person.
Reptilian. It's a reptilian shapeshifter.
Seriously?
Like UFO stuff. Yeah.
That's what I'm mad about. So.
All right. So it's coming. It's coming in what? November 5th. November 5th. So about a month.
It's a month. Yeah, like they announced it a month out.
All right. So more Shira if you like it. Good on you. Not something I watch.
I'm not watching. Don't care.
But I am excited about Dragon Prince. So.
Yeah, Dragon Prince I'll watch.
Yeah, go watch. We have to play catch up on Dragon Prince. But yeah, Dragon Prince is good. Okay. Talk to you guys later.
Bye.
Hey guys, thanks for watching Clownfish TV. Please consider supporting the channel. Go to clownfishsupport.com. That's clownfishsupport.com. And if you want to join our community, go to clownfishtalk.com. That's clownfishtalk.com. Please subscribe, ring the bell for notifications. We will talk to you next time.